Kind of a bad spot to spawn a pity heal, even. Some might argue. Fuck off. I'm just dead. I got stuck. I can't see anything. I'm dead now. Dude, that room is ass. I forgot all about it. That room is just so hard to deal with. Oh, the grenade shells are for the flare gun. Oh. Okay, I got it dealt with honestly pretty minimal loss in health. I'm still not really sure I understand what I'm doing when I fight him, but this is such a small area to fight in. It didn't die? Oh my god, you fucker. Dude. What? Shoot! I'm dead. Fuck me, man. How did the stun prod not work? How did it not go down? If there are enemies that can tank the stun prod, A, I did not know that, and B, that is fucking awful. Did I really not save again? What is wrong with me? Oh no, there's one in the way. don't know where the big one went. That's kind of freaky. Options are pretty limited. Fuck you. Oh my god, that just hurt me so much. I should have just checked where I was. I'm just gonna reload that save. So it doesn't really make sense to stop at that middle floor, but going all the way up forces me into that room. You know what I'm gonna do? The flare gun is such a nice and potent weapon, I really shouldn't waste it. It's really good for killing really big enemies that need a lot of ammo. I won't waste it. I'll believe in myself. I'm taking damage while I'm in the menu. I just, I can't believe you take damage in the menu. That's crazy. It's almost better to not be in the menu unless you know exactly where you're going then. finally get it. I get it. Go to the one there and then just like scan around it. If you can get to the right frequency quickly, all you have to do is get it 3 times where the enemy like does that screech, and you just have to get to the frequency. And once you know what the first frequency is, the other 2, it doesn't change a lot. It changes it a little bit. So you just have to navigate around a little bit in order to find whether or not it went higher or lower. And once you know that, you can narrow down. You can narrow it down to figure out how to. Okay. Understood. Now, what do we do about the other 2 motherfuckers in this room? One of which I can't even see. I don't even know where they came from last time. I don't even see them in the room here. Do I risk my flashlight? There they are. Found them. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Orbital defense cannon battery, Veneta 12. Bouillon and Kitej are in our crosshairs. Artillery divisions of the People's Army. Is there any chance there's anything else in here? I'm going with no. It's a big hallway. Okay. Okay. Incubation box. Do not tilt. Butterflies. Pareidolia? Pareidolia? Bioresonance technology and its limitations. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt donor to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. I mean, I might just use this heal so that I can grab these butterflies in the butterfly room, as well as that safe. Don't forget about the safe game. Oh shit. Given an opportunity, I will make my way. Okay, so both of those are red. Oh. Oh. It was the garbage chute. Fuck. Well, that's not really what I wanted. Oh. Shit. There's some machine gun ammo in here. It's okay, I have a plan. Okay, there's something on the... Oh, fuck. Nope. Knock it back. Or shoot it. One or the other. Come on, man. I did not deserve that. Go, go. What the fuck? I was... Okay. Man, that sucks ass. Oh my god. I'm hurt. I'm fucking... That's so lame. I should have just stun prodded the one that was in the way. All that because I hit the button on the fucking garbage chute and I didn't need to. Oh, well, that sucks. There's another enemy from all the way downtown? You gotta kid me. Definitely need that. Of course it's floor zombies. There's a repair spray plus right there. Where the fuck even am I? Atrium. Okay. That door is blocked. Boy, this shit sucks. Okay. I recall this room. I feel like I really haven't gotten that much stuff that helps me yet, though. Oh, an auto-injector? That's gonna be good. I'm gonna use that. I don't think I can just... Yep. That's fine. We'll make space. Oh, I think this is what I need. Teacher's evaluation, Ariane Young. The girl without a doubt is remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden, as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost. And surely her friendship with those Venetan-born Ito sisters also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far. Oh, what the? Picture of a magpie? Oh, but I have the bells configured to be played right now. Okay. Okay. I need an item box. The nearest of which I would say is through here. Sneak down this way. Don't cause any trouble. Don't make a scene. Avoid that. God, this is not a very safe route. Yep. Not a very safe route at all. By now, the zombie in this hallway could stand up. The one that I left alive. Okay, did not. Okay, item box. Let's free up some space. Don't need those. Keep that for now. I'll ditch the shotgun for now. Metabank. Oh. Ah. Date of birth. Gabriel Ang. Medical history. Chronic asthma, osteoporosis, severe hearing loss. Doctor's notes. Cochlear implantation requested. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, multiple sclerosis, insomnia. Patient is forgetful about her medication. They're all retired. Irritative bronchial asthma did not react well to antibiotics. One 1452. 560, 524. University student. Sprained ankle, grade 1, very active in sporting activities. Yeah, it's 560, 524. Minor fracture left shin, double fracture right arm, major laceration forehead. Regularly treated for small lesions, very prone to accidents. Ugh. Irritated bronchial asthma. Doctor's notes removed. Bronchial infection, unknown cause. Sinus infection, antidepressant ration was doubled. Thoracic back pain, claims to be unable to take part in communal morning exercises. World of birth, Leng. Insomnia, bruising, premature. Achromotrichia? What the fuck is that? Premature achromotrichia. Trichia. I don't know what that is. Irritated bronchial asthma, contact dermatitis, repeated contact to chemical irritants during work. 560, 524. No hair color. Pigment loss. Hence her white hair. Oh, I'm such a dipshit. I can set it to Magpie. On this one? I think I did. I think I had read that, but better safe than sorry. Dude, they're aggro as fuck now. Oh, I'm an idiot. Forgot to pick up the fucking auto injector and use it. Oh, I'm dumb as hell. Blocked off my apartment path. Oh, you fuckers. You fuckers. Shit, I can't see. Go, go, go. Oh, they completely blocked off that hallway? Oh, shit, I might have to reload you guys. Yeah, I think I do. God damn it. That fucked me so hard. I need to remember if I'm gonna pick up one of those tarot cards that they're gonna change the layout of the map is gonna change. Do I have to fight this thing again? Yep. I'm 5 out of 6. Do I take the thermite flare? Oh, I will. Okay, that's fine. That barely worked out. The disc was in this room. Okay. It's fine. We can come back. We can come back and grab the disc. Oh yeah, unlocking it though. That's good. Going this one really quick. Just get some heat off. I'm gonna have to find my way through this room at some point. And it's better if I do that sooner rather than later. Oops. Accidentally ran in that room, it's fine. Need to run now, it's fine. Okay. I think I can play pretty safely through these hallways. I'm just gonna drop everything off. Try to run through and grab some items really quick. Shit. Let's go back in. Alright, that's the bottom one. Okay. So. like need to bring a weapon to that atrium room to deal with the shield enemy that's in there. Need to set up the Magpie broadcast. And that one hallway is just extremely fucked up. And I probably need... I might just do flare gun with grenades to try to... I'm sure the grenades hurt me. So I don't know that it's a great solution. I really do feel like one of the best things you can do is just like shoot an enemy and then leave. And let them reset. Like whittling down the enemy count in areas by just like taking them out one at a time is a pretty good way to do it. I kind of want to do that in here because there's something on that chair and there's something behind the other enemy. What if I did just do that? Like, fuck you. I didn't mind it so much. I've got way bigger problems than a map. Metal debris is caught in the light well's netting. Metal debris. There's not going to be any room for me to sneak around down that way. this room is. It's okay, I got the thing I wanted. Okay, so... I need to get to the atrium and check out that thing. Let's hope that they reset and aren't still after me. And advise me like a split-second reaction there, but that's fine. Now let's see if I can deal with this one here. With my pistol. And see what that metal is. No, come on. Try to run. What the hell is this thing? Oh, can I not get to it? Oh, how the fuck do you get to it? Oh, well, that was a waste as well. Oh, it's too dark. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot what was in that room. And then I panicked, shut the light off. Oh my god. What a waste. Oh. The netting is too weak to support my weight. Oh. So this is where you go to get it. I just can't get it right now. Okay. It's only a half waste. Oh, I should save. I hate to have wasted that auto-injector when I was perfectly fine, but that's kind of what it was for. It gave me a little bit of an experimentation, so I'm just going to save over where I've been at for now and try to keep going. Song of the Gods. Banned. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of, a song that we all dance to but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it, gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yusan and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the empire on their carbon-steeled backs. Banned literature. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Well, fuck. Prometheus. Here sit I forging mortals after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to scorn as I. Isolde. A photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. The picture is badly damaged. What, Ruru? What are we yelling on the stairs for this evening? Oh, okay. Resonant phenomena. Synchronicity. Phenomena that are meaningfully related yet lack a causal connection. We've yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world, yet creating physical phenomena remotely simply by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence forms the basis for the entire field of bioresonance technology. Before the advent of bioresonance technology, acasual correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. Many phenomena such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonant effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. If it was truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed, why was she defeated by our great revolutionary who had no such divine powers? Does that help clarify some things for you, Shayla? Because that just made a lot of this game make a lot more sense. Bioresonance is basically magic. And like, a lot of things start making a lot more sense if there's magic. That was unfortunate. That door is still locked. I'm an idiot. I never went down and unlocked it. I don't know if I care that much. I wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be anything useful or a specific reason why I should want to come back to those rooms before I picked up the card, but I should probably grab the tarot card. I'm surprised there's no fleshy bits. Weird. So I'm at, what, how many tarot cards? Tower, Death, Lovers. And the fourth one is in the magpie box, which I can get to. The patient key is to put them all away. I have a photo tank that I haven't used yet. Okay. The pack station down there. Oh, I do get a key. I get a bookstore key. Oh, I think the Metro platform has the... Or not the bookstore, the other store. Okay. So I need to go get that key now, and then we need to go down. Oh, did I set Magpie, though? I did. Yeah, the store key. Maybe trying to get through this hallway will be the... Or do I go back to the apartment and down? Drop off the card. And then go through the service room. I don't think that cable's hallway is very full. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, too close. Yeah, this hallway is nice. Okay. Shelves have been emptied. Outlines of various photographic equipment and price tags can still be seen in the dust on the shelf. Oh, this is where I get developer fluid. Ah, well, that's fine. Can't go that way. People's Army, 5th Veneton Infantry Division, Unit 12. Veneton Infantry. Fukuyama Birgit, Huang Anna, Ito Lilith, Liang Rebecca. I think that's more like a Korean styled name. NG. I don't know how to pronounce it. Notburga Park, Alina Seo, Helena Wong. Okay. So that's it. We just get the photo developing stuff. We can run that over to the item box real quick and easy here. As long as I don't get spotted by that enemy that patrols. Oh, there's a thing on that. I want that thing. Okay, some basic pistol ammo. Sweet. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, everybody, come on this way. Come on. Honestly, at this point, I really should... These shield enemies are just such a big pain in the ass. Ah, the photograph that was developing inside the developing tank appears to have a digital dot matrix code, which I know what to do with that. Good. Oh, there's a spray in there. Really? You guys were that smart? I already said it. I think I owe this shield enemy a swift death. Oh my god, right at the door. That's horseshit. Fuck. Man, I was cruising for a bit here. That pack station scanner is what I need this code for. Can I get the other thing? Alright, I had to pick that up first. Leaving. I have been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresident. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I am on the next ship to Kitej tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail to Sun. That was the spy. So I have 5 of the 6. What the fuck do I do with the butterflies? I need to go through the alley. I'm not done with the computer yet, apparently, either. Let me get back to the alley save room and I'll save there. I think I'm going to try out grenades on those 2 enemies that are in the narrow alleyway, since other dudes also spawn in there. Sunstar Tower, Death Lovers. Yeah, I'm missing 1. Repurposes a grenade launcher. Let me save. This is actually going okay. It was pretty bad for a bit there, but I feel like I got got some shit figured out, and things are looking a bit more up. Okay, so I'm just gonna rush down here. Aggro those 2 guys plus that guy. Oh, fuck, that was too close to me. That was way too close to me. Hold on, let me try that again. I was trying to hold out and see if that dude would come out of the floor, but he did not. We're gonna be too close again. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let me reset. We're gonna be too close again. Fuck. I don't know if I can get that guy out of the floor. He really likes to come out right away. What? I missed? The X was on it, but I was like, but it's a grenade. No, you can miss grenades too. Okay, I have a slightly altered plan. There he comes. Oh shit, it didn't kill him. Ouch! Holy shit, that hurt. I tried to re-aim at the middle one. Didn't work. I think it's a good plan, though. I think it'll work. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. I blew myself up. I got all three of them that time, though. You just don't back up while you're aiming as quickly as they do. But I knew I couldn't run. I just figured I'd try. Since I got hit. Alright. There wasn't even anything in the hallway. Oh, what's this? The Red Eye. There exists a strange folklorish idea that many sectors of Roadfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. Ah! It is well known that the so-called Red Eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Roadfront's planet. For some of the early settlers of Roadfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is this just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of those red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending or regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. Okay, that actually helps in some ways. I did not know what pareidolia was, but now I do. So I'm kind of glad that I did what I just did, even though it took a few goes to get it just right. And just right is a little bit... I think I hurt myself still with the explosion. But hey, if you don't occasionally blow yourself up with a grenade, are you even trying? Are you even really trying that hard if you don't occasionally eat a grenade to the face? I would argue no. No, you are not. So is there a pattern in the butterflies that I'm supposed to see then? Is that the thing that I've been missing? Gosh, there might be something on the bed behind that enemy too. Looking at there is actually something on the bed there. Is it a stun rod? It looks like a stun rod. Could I like maybe sneak up and grab? Okay. I think I could. So this is the code for the safe, I think. Yep, it is. This is like either an A or an R. There's an E in this one. There's an O and an... Oh, it's Aeon. It's Aeon. There's my last card. Oh, ew. The moon. Okay. I think that covers everything that I was supposed to figure out. I'm not sure why the computer is still... And I'm not sure about the moon's mural either. But I have all the thingies. I have to go back this way. I'm going for this sun prod. I didn't get it. Utterly tragic. I'm going again. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Man, so close. Try to go real slow, but I actually have an idea. I don't really know if a stun prod is even worth like a single rifle bullet in comparison to not having the stun prod but having the bullet still, but I want to try and see how effective this is against these types of enemies anyway. Pretty effective. I'll take that. I think that was a good exchange. 3 shots for a very potent weapon. And the rifle is very good. Okay, so I pretty much need to dump everything. Take these 6 tarot cards. Oh shit, and the key. Ah, oh, fuck. Alright, we gotta leave one behind. I need to go... Yeah, this is actually a pretty safe... I have a relatively safe path. Assuming it's not blocked. I was gonna say, to be honest, if this is blocked, I don't actually know where to go. Oh shit. Oh, something made this fall. Oh shit, the dial ring. Ah, that enemy woke up now. Of course it did. Now that we're in the home stretch. That's disappointing. Alright, well, since we have to make 2 trips anyway, let's just do this. Let's dump off a couple more. I should probably bring something to deal with that enemy that's woken up. Just try to get rid of it with regular pistol ammo. Ugh. Come on. How? 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 How was it still alive? Almost a whole clip? That pistol ammo is fucking worthless, man. That shit is garbage. It might just be easier to run past it at this point, to be honest. Oh no, it reset further away. Good. Which cards do I have? Death Tower and Sun? Tower is Veneta. Death is Leng. Sun is Beyond. Light well above has been consumed by the massive meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Is there any other? No? Tej is lovers. Road front is moon. Tej. Lovers. Road front. Moon. And of course Heimat is the star. Oh. Oh. That's what this is for. Holy shit, so you have to get this right. Okay. Bouillon is full and road front is empty. Heimat and Veneta are mostly full. I don't know if that's waxing or waning. Bouillon full, road front empty. Tej long. Bouillon road front. Heimat Veneta. Tej long. Alright, well, we'll see how good my memory is. It is this room again. Last time I picked that up, I didn't get to finish looking around this room. Old wooden wardrobe. Ariane used to keep her clothes here. Light switch. I don't need to turn off the light. You don't know that. The door won't open yet. Locked and requiring keys. All I have is my dumb pistol. Dusty bed. On the floor. Futon. Ariane loved reading these. Ariane's mother. Oh. Computer. Screen is blank. Alright, fine. We take the book. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Two repair spray pluses. Auntie's note. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. That seems like that was directed at me. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotefront Sector C on R3459C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment Penrose program. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience: store clerk, young, photo store part-time, compulsory military service, Rotefront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find another employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: S23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. Single bullet. Letter from mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get so sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, you know what? I never did go back and find that submachine gun ammo. Wherever that was. There was an 8-stack of it somewhere that I forgot about. Oh, well. Can't be fucked to find it again in this hellscape. This is the end. Leave forever. No, but I did save, so yes. Oh shit, I should have brought a flashlight. I can't see anything. But maybe I don't need to. Adler's note. All efforts to contain the SIGNALIS have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned into writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? A red dream. A crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground. An island beyond reach, memories from other lives, dreams of suffering and loneliness, a promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Oh. Stop, you must turn back. There's nothing for you there. You've tried so many times and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning, Adler. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Oh, I skipped that, but we're gonna have to see it again because I have no weapons, so... Gonna learn what I can before I die. I think I am taking... I'm taking damage when the screen flashes like that. Can I just hug you? Oh, I can pick up a spear. What? Why not? Ouch. What if I want to use the spear? Carry any more spear. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Hold on. I just hit the inner... Oh, well. Down I go. Yeah, this is not news to me or anybody, Shayla. You are so silly. Your hyperfixation on knowing everything really holds you back from enjoying some things just as they are. I mean, there's a ton of German writing in the game too, but that doesn't bother you somehow? Went in with no weapons again? I have an idea. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Second guess myself and hurt myself for it. Oh man, that sucked. Ouch. I need to grab this. Oh, I need to heal. Oh, I really need to heal. Oh man, I cannot see shit. Holy fuck. God damn you. Yellow. Violent scene missing. No. Now we are one. Been waiting for this for a long time. This space intentionally left blank. Once again, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. You'll destroy everything. Penrose Reefing Phase 2. 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of road front of school, of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here, I am finally free. I get to be by myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. .648. Talked some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the block war to protect her. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her. Everything is the same in here, always. Nothing ever changes. Phase 3. Congratulations, you've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Another unfinished painting. There was never enough time. Cycle 1294 had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her laptop. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with a yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840, everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt of it on every panel and every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Oh, cycle 5,000 something. Tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? Cycle 5,400. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. Please. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. What was the promise? What was the promise? time. This is all that's left. Go home. Go home. Remember our promise. Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. Du hast es versprochen. I'm sorry. Thank you. It could be a bug, but my controller is still vibrating like a pulse. Credits are a little bit longer this time, it seems like, though. Yeah, we got playtesters and additional concept art. That might be it, guys. 10-year development. "21 deaths. Ending promise. I killed 61 enemies? Really? Death cheated 6? Well, I mean, when you say you don't understand it, like, to be clear, I don't perfectly get it either. It's a little bit outside of the scope of my own understanding of certain things. Okay? So, like, everybody's going to have a different reaction to it, but that's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it cool and unique, and like understanding where other people are coming from lets you sort of like, you don't, just because I'm like not broken down and like weeping, or, you know, it's obviously an emotional story. There is a connection that the game is tying together for you between the Gestalt Ariana and the Elster unit that we play as, right? And they had a connection from this journey into the stars to try to find other habitable places, where neither one of them felt quite at home where they were before. And so, and I mean, like, the ending, I think, makes it really obvious that, like, their mission failed. They didn't find anything. And they were left to essentially expire in space alone. And what appears to have happened was, instead of the Elster replica making sure that Ariana died, she put her in the cryopod. Or maybe she got in there herself. It doesn't really matter, but, you know, something happened where she kept on. And like, where we find her sort of at the end of this space, the ship is in this liminal space of red and spires. That's not like, the journey that we go on as the unit is to fulfill the promise, and the promise is end it. That's the whole thing, right? So it's like, there is the emotional impact there of going through everything that you do go through to get to the end, to fulfill the promise. There is a I think that's really cool. But if you don't, I think that's fine. But did you even really, like, understand that? Did you really, like, did you pick up that basic part of it by the end? Because what I think you might be a little lost in the weeds, and I think that, honestly, going and reading the wiki probably did you a disservice, because I didn't put everything together until the very end. Just now. It now makes at least surface level sense to me. But, like, do you understand that surface level? That probably the most interesting thing about the game is that it plays with your expectations about who you even are. And the vagueness around interpreting the events that are strictly occurring through the game scenario, I think is really interesting, because it's obvious that So if a cycle is a day, how many years is 5,000 cycles? Right? Does that... Oh, we had different endings. So, like, over a dozen years passed with them in space. I don't know. Like, who is Falk? You got the best ending? Of course I did. Look at me. I'm awesome. All right, let's see. Wow, you did way better than I did. Ending memory. Interesting. Man, I played that game again too. Probably not on the hardest difficulty again, because that really does make it hard. Like, okay, so who is Falk who just randomly shows up with a god halo and spears? It's not random. There's nothing random about them showing up. The game explains that Falk is a counterpart to Adler. Right? And the two of them sort of go hand in hand with running, like, a place. That's their... Falk is the commander unit. The God Halo and the Spears is... I think you're getting a little... Okay. How do I best explain this succinctly for you? The literalness of the game should be taken with very little sincerity. It is A, a video game, and B, the game makes it very clear that reality is not stable. The things that are occurring are not stable. And the reason for that is because of this poorly understood bioresonance. Like, that is the thing. That is the thing that is happening in the game. You don't get it right away, but when you go down into the meat world, when you fall down that hole and chase after Adler, who got pushed in there, and you end up in the meat world, it becomes pretty clear that things are not to be taken literally anymore, because there's something wrong. Something is distorting and warping the world. That is very... I don't want to say it's very obvious because it sounds mean, but the game does what it can without explicitly saying, "Hey, listen." There is the idea of a continuity of time, or the idea of a relativity of space. Those things are not something you should take into consideration when analyzing what's happening in the game. It's like, so the room that we end up in at the end there is Falk's room, which we went to once on when we were in the facility on Leng, when we were in S23. I can't remember the name of it. We were in S23. We went in Falk's room. Falk was there. Falk was holding on to the owl box. Focus on every time you go back on how fuck right. So, and that's I think where you have done yourself a disservice, because you're focusing too much on exactly what is happening without understanding why it's being presented in this way. I think the thing that you need to understand that some of the characters said towards the end of the game is that we have attempted this over and over again. Adler has been reliving through this cycle over and over again. He's having memories of things that he thinks happened, but looking at his diary, it doesn't line up. There was a distortion in time and space that was occurring. And the reason for it occurring is the bioresonance of these people, the thing that they are exploiting to create replicas, and the thing that they are capable of, the way that they're able to copy neural patterns onto the replicas. All of this like technology that is literally it's just space magic. It's just space magic is all we're talking about. The reason it's undefined and left for interpretation is because it is intended to be seen as a force outside of the known, outside of the understood. We don't know. Like a lot of games are using Cthulhu power they should have left alone. Exactly. They're using some power from some place that they don't understand. And when they did that, what actually appears to have occurred, and the reason that people react strongly to it and have a powerful interpretation of what happened, is people, it appears that the Elster unit that we were playing as, because of the way that replicas are created and this neural pattern copying and things like that, this Elster unit was basically using bioresonance to jump between different versions of itself in these different places in order to find Ariana and keep the promise. That's what's interesting about the game, is the idea that we were tracking down this person against all odds. Against the odds of functionally, without reality being distorted, she is floating in a cryopod in space, in a spaceship that has failed, and there's nothing left. But the desire to fulfill the promise pushes the boundaries of what is possible in a normal reality, and allows things to go way off the rails in a way that is, I mean, very unhinged, but that's the point. So, and a lot of this is like, that's what I take from it. I'm torn. I kind of want to do another playthrough and see another ending. And like, I don't even know how you get a different ending. It didn't feel like I really made that many choices. But I'm fascinated by the fact that this game has a system for deciding endings. I wouldn't have guessed that until seeing the end of the end screen here. Because, I mean, I think I made 1 or 2 active/passive choices. I didn't read the paper on the ship, and I don't know. I don't know what else I did. So I'm not sure if I'm going to read up on it yet or not. I'm actually kind of torn. I kind of want to play it again. And give myself a chance to absorb some more of it, because I think it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. But it's very cool. It's a very, very cool game. It's super cool that basically it's the product of these two people's effort. They did a really, really excellent job making something that is it feels very familiar as far as being a fan of survival horror games, but it is not what I expected at all. Not even remotely. Not even remotely. So, very much enjoyed it. Think it's very, very cool. I have no idea. I don't know if I should stream another playthrough or not. But this was awesome. I'm gonna do the same thing that J-Hit did. I'm gonna like take a screenshot of this. Because I don't know what that code is. It's weird that it's at continue. Just because I can load a save. And there's begin anew as well. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was really cool. I mean, I like to the point where I'm like, I kind of want more, and I just kind of want to play it again and see if there's things that I missed or didn't do or try other options. It just kind of happened so fast. I gotta look at achievements really quick too, I think. Six of 13. Lose something of value, lose something of no value. Receive an important message. 7 hidden achievements. Huh. 6. I think achievements pop when I close the game. For some reason. Yeah. Okay. Let me. I've been noticing that as. Holy shit! I got a lot. Oh, I got them all. I got all the achievements. So there weren't any. Dude, I don't. Oh my gosh. Huh. The descriptions of what you have to do to even get these achievements don't make sense. Like, complete the ritual, exit the survival horror, remember our promise, return, fail, a gift, ship of Theseus. Perhaps this is hell, rule of 6. Lose something of value, lose something of no value. One of them just looks like an error code, which is maybe just for dying. Huh. Wow. Strange. How strange. What did you play on, J-Hit? Did you play on console? You're not in my friends list on Steam as having played this before. Man, well, it's another game where I feel like I just need some time to process it. It's kind of a lot. It leaves a lot to think about, I think. I'm so surprised that there are multiple endings. Huh. Well, that's going to be it for the stream. I'm not going to start anything new. Especially with me being gone for a couple of days, a couple of streams next week. Just keep that in mind. Last stream for a few days will be tomorrow. We will play Red Dead Redemption 2. And I guess I'll try to decide if another go on stream of Signalis would be good or not. And we'll play something new on Friday. Well, we'll play something on Friday that isn't Red Dead. Whether it's new or not will kind of just be based on my whimsy. So I think that's going to be it for the stream for tonight, guys. I'll call it there. Man. Yeah, yeah. Just trying to put it all together in my mind. I'm one that's not great about symbolism, and there's a lot of stuff that's playing heavily on. I don't know how much you noticed whether or not this is even that interesting to remark on, but things like the fact that there was a lot of German and Japanese crossed over definitely is reminiscent of World War II, and this almost seems to be a bit of a alt history. What if potentially the Great Nation stuff? But obviously, it's somewhat fictional as well because there's no direct references to anything about Earth or anything like that, and we have a planetary system that looks completely different from ours. So there's some interesting stuff going on there that feels very closely tied to the fascism and the stuff that goes along with that, which is, played alongside this society where everything is so strictly regulated and set up in ways where everybody is taking part in society. And but the way that they do that, being through this pairing system of gestalts and replicas, and the way that they are using this neural mapping, copying to make replicas from gestalts, and the way that that all plays into this larger, I mean, there's this conflict that's going on between the Empire and Yusan. It's all there's a background of information that's almost distracting in some ways from the important bits, but the way that all of that stuff is tied into and important to understand the stuff that is happening expressly in the game. Man, it's really interesting. Yeah, I might be playing this game again. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I might be playing it again. I'm going to think about it. I almost feel like I lucked into the best ending somehow, but I'm going to think about it. And yeah. All right. Stream's done. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Red Dead 2 tomorrow. And then a couple days of streams off. I'll be back on Friday. And that is it for me. As a suggestion. What are you suggesting? Oh, you might be able to load up a save closer-ish to the end and get all the endings. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, possibly, but also it's a short game. And I'd almost be curious to go through it again just to see what other bits and pieces I can, you can pick up and connect as you go. Especially knowing sometimes, as I have learned with some games, sometimes playing it through once gives you the context that makes the moments leading up to it feel that much better. So there's a part of me that is also interested in rereading back through all of the documents that you can find. Can most likely not do that. Fair enough. I think I would do another entire playthrough of it, and see what happened, see what I could change or do differently, because the oh, 2 of the endings are based on playtime, healing, and other shit like that. Really? Interesting. But they don't have achievements tied to them, which is kind of wild. We will see. We will see. But one of the things that I struggle with and have been verbal about how I struggle with it is names and terminologies. Send me the formula. Okay. Names and terminologies I'm quite bad with. One of the things that makes a game like this hard for me to digest in a first playthrough is just the fact that I am kind of bad at ingesting a lot of terminology, abbreviations, and things like that, and correlating them effectively. 3 of the endings are based on various playthings. Okay. Correlating all of the stuff together and keeping track of the relationships between characters, who knows who. I'm pretty bad at that sort of thing without being able to take my time and really like look things over. And I didn't do that on this playthrough. I don't really know why. I think part of it is because honestly, a flaw, a minus that I would give the game is I wish the documents were organized or sorted in some way. Scrolling through that big ass list and trying to find things or remember things from it, I think would have been very difficult and not something that I would have enjoyed trying to do as we got more clues from finding other things. So I didn't do it, but I did have the thought multiple times of trying to go back through them and remember who was who and pick out why certain things might be important. I had the thought of doing that, but remembering that all I have is that scroll wheel interface to look through all that shit was just, I couldn't do it. I wish that the files were sorted in some way, and the fact that they're not was very intimidating for me. And comboed with the fact that I struggle with keeping all of the names and stuff present in my head long enough that it matters. So, some of that is on me. A little small part of it, I think, is on the game, because I think there's just so many things to read in the game, and certainly not all of them are relevant in some way. That's why I think a second playthrough would be helpful. Now that we've solidified who our main cast is, who the important characters are, what roles they have, we've seen the way that the events play out, and who does and who doesn't matter. I would be really interested to play through it again, read through some of the documents that we find again, with the added context that I think would make for parsing through stuff and understanding it a little bit better, a little bit easier. So that's my thought process. I'm going to end it there. Again, I appreciate all you guys hanging out and watching. I do hope that you enjoyed Signalis. I know that things, weirdly enough, the fact that Oxenfree was the most normal game that I played so far, or for October, is kind of wild to me, because it certainly seemed like I started things off with a bit of a weird one. But the fact that Night in the Woods and then this game really just took us down the weird path, which is definitely stuff that I enjoy, because I love to think about these types of things. But if it's not your thing, that's totally fine. I appreciate you being here, or honestly, if you fucking hit the high road too, that's fine. I get it. Like I said, we'll be out of October. If I do another playthrough of this, sure. We won't be out of that realm just yet. I also really want to play Animal Well. My plan right now is to play Red Dead Redemption 2 3 days a week. I might do another playthrough of Signalis when I get back. I want to play through Animal Well, and I want to play through Transistor. Little Misfortune survives to haunt you for another year. It's definitely staying on my wish list. You know why. I want to play Animal Well and Transistor. And I also want to play I bought Unpacking. I really want to play that. Transistor, the Supergiant game. That is correct. Yes, that's the one. Basically, November for what time that I am able to stream, because it's looking like my November might be pretty fucked up with work travel, and I have another event planned for the second weekend of November. So November's going to be busy. I'm going to play some light games along with trying to keep making progress through Red Dead Redemption 2. And as we get into December, we'll start to wind up to Kupomas. So I might just play some sort of weird, somewhat off-the-wall stuff. I'm not going to dive into anything big. We're not going to do Dragon Quest IX until until next year. Not that I don't want to play it, just that I know that trying to jump into it when I've got other stuff that's going to take up time is going to be difficult. It's going to be hard for me to do. So we're going to just play some stuff that I've wanted to play, try to maybe make my way through a little bit of my backlog, a little bit of the list that I want to play, and try to clear a few games off that list as best as possible without adding more onto it as I'm looking through my Steam list and being like, oh, you know what? That game should be on that list. Of course it should. Of course it should. So yeah, long story short, basically we're going to play some small stuff. We're going to play some small-ish, little-ish type stuff. And that's the plan. That is the plan. All right. I'm shutting the stream off. One more thank you. Have a good rest of your day or night, or whatever time it might be for you. And I will see you guys later.